everyone. Today we are going to discuss a problem, and the name of the problem is rotate a number. In this problem, what we need to do is we have to take two inputs, that is n, a number n, and a k. So what we need to do, we have to rotate that number k times, but following with these three conditions. That is what. Let's discuss those three conditions. If the problem statement says that if the value of k is what? If the value of k is positive, it means k is greater than 0, and it is less than or equals to n. It means k is less than equals to n. K is positive, it means k must be positive, and it is less than equals to n. Then we have to do something. Okay, let's discuss what we need to do. But we have to do here is, and the second condition is if k is greater than n. Okay, and the next condition is if k is less than 0. It means if k is negative. Okay, so for example, let me consider a test case from here. That is what 562984. So where here the value of n is 562984, 2984, and the value of k is 2. So what does it mean? If condition goes like this, if the number is if the k is positive and it is less than equals to n, so here we can say what does the n means? N means total number of digits. Total number of digits in this number. So this is a 6-digit number. So k is what? K is simply equals to 2, and so 2 is less than equals to less than or equals to 6. So this condition satisfied. So it means what we need to do in this condition, that is what does the firstly let me understand what does the mean of rotation. Rotation stands for example, if the problem statement says that we need to rotate these numbers by 1. So what does it mean? What we have to do is just this. What we need to do, we have to shift each of the number to its right, to its again. If this we have to shift 5 towards this, 6 toward again this, 2 towards again this, 2 again towards this, 8 towards this, and 4 to again plus 1. So here it doesn't have any of the space to move on. So what does it what the 4 do? 4 simply just take out from here and simply join from the first. It's just simply out from the end and join the first part. So in the first rotation, what is happen? For example, let me discuss the first rotation. What will happen? 4 will come here, and what will happen? That is 4 5 6 2 9 8 4 goes on like 8. So 4 has joined here. So the condition goes like so. If the second rotation will happen, what is going to happen is in the second rotation, this number, this 8 is going to be shifted again. So this 8 will shift it towards the end. 8 will join from the front, and these numbers shifted towards its right. So 8 4 5 6 2 9. And if I'll say if the number of rotation were 3, then what will happen? That is it's going to be shifted again. Now 9 will join from the front, and each of the number will shift it toward its right. So 9 8 4 5 6 2. Okay, so the condition goes on like this. So let's consider about 4. In 4, what will happen? That's 2 will join from the front, and each of the number will shift it toward its right. So 2 9 8 4 5 and 6. So again, in case of fifth, what will happen? That is each number, that 6 will join from the front, and each number shifted. So that is 6 2 9 8 4 and 5. Again in the sixth step, in the sixth rotation, what will happen? This 5 will join from the front, and each number shifted toward its right. So 5 6 2 9 8 4. So from here you can say this: if the value of n is equals to k, it means n, here it is, we are moving towards k, so it is the value of k, and here the value of n means I'm considering n not as a number. I'm saying n is total number of digits in this number. So digits in this number. So if total digits in this number is equals to k, then can we say this? That is after performing k rotation, the number is nothing. It's simple to the given number. It's nothing. Though if the value of k is equals to n, then nothing will happen. The number remains same. Okay. So let's consider a case where the value of k is greater than n. Okay. So what will happen here is, that is what, if k is greater than 8, again greater than n, n means here I am considering n is total number of digits, as I have already told you that. Okay. So if k greater than n, what does it mean? Let's, if you are guys getting confused from this, let's make it as n1, and here n1 is what? Total digits in the number, digits in the number. So here I am writing n1, k is greater than n1, and k is less than 0. Okay, so what will happen if the value of k is greater than n1? It means total number of if total number of rotations is greater than total number of digits in that number. So for example, let me consider a case where the value of k is equals to 7. So what does it mean? It means if the value of k is 7, the k is what? K is greater than n. K is greater than n1. It means it's not a total number of it's greater than the total number of digits. So what is going to happen is that is what will happen here. So if you have already realized that at the when the value of k is equal to 6, then nothing will happen. It's the number remains still same to the input value. So what we will do here is, if we again shift it again, so it is nothing much. It is equal to the first operation. It is equal to the first rotation. So what we have to do is, we don't need to do anything. If we'll take modulo of this, that is, if we'll take modulo of 7 modulo 6, that is equal to 1. So what does it mean? We have to perform single, that is, we have to perform only one rotation. That we can conclude from here. Okay, because in case if we are, let me consider a case for 7, what will happen? This will nothing. This is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 2, this is 9, this is 8. So this is nothing. This is equal to the first rotation. This is equal to the first rotation. Okay, let me consider a case where values of k is less than 0. So in such kind of rotation, what will happen? We didn't need to rotate it towards the right. What we need to do, we need to rotate it from the towards it left. So for example, let's consider this test case. And the value of k is -1. Okay, so what does it mean? We have given n is 5, 6, 2, 9, 8, 4. And what we need to do, we have to make -1 rotation. So if the value is of k is less than 0, then instead of rotating towards rotating toward right, we need to rotate it left. So for example, what will happen? This front value will add on from the end, and each of the values shifted toward its left. For example, in -1th rotation, what will happen? That is this one. This will be my answer. That is what? 6, 2, 9, 8, 4, 5. And if the value of k is -2, then what will happen? That these values were, this value is going to be what? This value is going to be nothing. That is again is going to be shifted. So that will happen. It will end, this value join from the last, and each value shifted toward its left. So it is nothing. It is 2, 9, 8, 4, 5. So that is what this goes with the negative part. This goes, we have discussed all the three conditions. Okay, so now we are going to discuss how we are going to implement this code, how we are going to implement this thing, how we are going to think of about the solution. So let's think of the solution. So for example, here I'm just we are taking care of this condition. That is what, where the value of k is less than, where the value of k is positive and k is less than n. Okay, so less than equals to n. So after solving this condition, we'll take care of the rest part. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, that is, from here what we can say, if the value of k is 2. Okay, if the value of k is 2, so what will be my answer? I can simply say this. I just have to take these two elements and have to add them from the front. So what will be the answer? That is nothing much. That is, I have to take these two values and I have to add them from the front. So 5, 6, 2, 9. So this will be my answer. So how I am reaching finally toward without doing anything. So you can see from here, I have already solved it by step. So this is now my simple answer. So for example, if the value of k is 2, what I am doing here is, I am doing nothing. What I am doing is, I am just taking a value that is 10 raised to power k. Okay, and I am dividing this number with this 10 raised to power k. So here the value of k is 2, and I am dividing this number with 10 raised to power 2. So when I divide this number to, what I'll get? I'll simply get the remainder. So I'll get the remainder part. And after getting the remainder, what I am doing is, I need to find the multiplier. With what multiplier I have to multiply it to form this number. So what I'll say is, that is, if this is my remainder, then this will be my quotient. So except this what will be my multiplier? This is nothing. This is simply what? This is 10 raised to power n minus k. This is my multiplier. This is simply my multiplier. So what I need to do, that is 84 is my remainder. So after finding this remainder, what I'm doing is, I am simply multiplying it with my multiplier. So multiplier is what? 10 raised to power n minus k. That is what? 4. So I'm multiplying it with 10 raised to power 4. So what is that? Is this number will become what? This number is nothing. This is 84,000,000. Okay. So this is my but this doesn't reaches toward the answer. So now what I need to do is, this is my quotient part. How could I forgot that quotient? So what I'll do, I'll simply add this quotient into it. So this will become equal to my answer. So this simple thing I have to implement it in a code part. So let's move toward the code part and see step by step what we are going to do on the code part. Okay. So firstly, what I need to do, I need to take two inputs, that is for n. Firstly, I have taken input for n, and after doing this, what I need to do, I need to take input for k. So I have taken two inputs, and after finding two inputs, what I need to find, I have to find how many digits are there in a number. Okay. So how I'm going to find is, I am just making a variable, that is assigning the value of n in a temp variable. So what I'm saying is, until my temp variable is greater than 0, simply do nothing, divide temp with 10. Okay. So temp will be what? Temp must be dividing at each of the step, that is what, temp by 10. And after doing this, I'm making a counter variable, and at counter what I'm doing is, I'm just increasing the counter value. So this will this will tell me what will be my count, how many digits are there in a number. So, okay, after finding the digit, what I need to find, I need to find my divider, I need to find my divisor as well as my multiplier. So from here you guys can see this, that is my divisor was what, that was 10 raised to power k. So what I'll do here, I'll run a loop till digits. Sorry, from 1. What I'll do here, if I is what, if I is less than equals to k, what I'm going to do is, I'm simply doing nothing. What I'm doing, I'm simply finding my divisor. So what will be my divisor? So just let's initialize the divisor first. So my divisor will be what, that is int divisor, that is equals to what, that is initially 1, int multiplier, that is also equals to 1. And in this part, what I'm going to do is, I'm just doing divisor equals to divisor into what, I have to multiply with 10. So this will be my divisor. In the else part, what I need to do, if it is, that is n minus k, for those n minus k, what I need to find, this will be a multiplier. So what I'll do, my multiplier will be what, that is nothing, that is what, multiplier into 10. So after finding these two numbers, what I need to do, after I have just I have find my remainder, I have found my divisor, I have found my multiplier. So what I need to do, I need to find the remainder of my number. So what will be my remainder? That is nothing. This is simply n modulo what? N modulo what? I have to divide it with divisor. So after dividing n with divisor, what will get? I'll get 84. And after finding 84, what I need to find? I need to find the multiplier. So I have already the multiplier. What I need to do, I need to multiply it with the multiplier. So I'm making a variable answer, that is what, remainder into multiplier. So after multiplying it with multiplier, what will be my answer? It is holding 84,000. So after doing this, what I need, I also need my quotient part. So how I'm going to take the quotient? Let's make it q. And in this quotient value, what I'm doing is, I'm just storing n divides by division. So this is what? This is nothing. This is what? This is nothing. This is what? This is the quotient. This is my quotient. So after having the quotient, what I'm doing is, it is what, it is 84,000 for the first test case. For the first test case, it is nothing, it is 84,000, that is the remainder is 84, into multiplier was 10 raised to power 4. So this is what, 84 into 10 raised to power 4. And what I need here is, I need what, that I need to add quotient into it. So what I'm doing is answer plus, that is what, quotient. So now what I need to this, I just simply have to print this value, answer. So I have correctly done with the positive part. That is what, with the first case, with the first case, that is what, here with this one, with first condition, I have done with this. Now move on toward the next. That my next condition was what? That is, if k is greater than n. So I have already told you that if k is greater than n, then what you need to do? You need to do nothing. What you need to do? you will make it this k equals to, at each of the step you'll do simply divide it with counter. So when you are divide with, if k value is 7, so k is going to hold what, k modulo 7, so k modulo 6, so k modulo 6 is what, that is again 1. So again, what, again if the value is 1, what does it mean, you need to rotate it one time, so we will got that thing. So now the one more condition left over, that is what, if k is what, it is less than 0, if it is negative. So how we are going to tackle this condition? So what we are doing is, so from here you guys can conclude that instead of doing anything if instead of doing anything changes in my code, what I am going to do is I'll make the condition that will support my code. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for example, if k is less than 0, what I'll do, can I say this, if I am, if the k value of k is -1, so what does it mean, I am just simply doing what, for example, if my input value is this, and if the k value is -1, then what I'm doing is I am just making this I'm just left shifting this value, I'm just left shifting each of the value. So instead of if I am saying this, that is I am left shifting the value, or I am saying this, that is I am adding this value at the end, I am saying this. So instead of this, can I say this, I am adding this whole 5 6 2 9 8 4, can I say this, I am adding this value, I am adding this value in the front, what does it mean, if I am adding this value in the front, what does it mean, it means I am rotating it, how many times, it's 5 times, it my 5 times I am rotating it from the right direction. I can also say this, you can visualize it, if I'll rotate it by 5, what will be the answer, well, the answer is nothing, it will be, take first 5 values and make it like this, add it on the first half, so this will be my answer. So this answer is remains same is with this, because here what I have done, I have simply left shifted it towards the left, so both the things are simple. So what I say this, instead of tackling a -1 condition again, what you can do is you can do this minus k plus n. So for example, what if the value of k is 1 -1, then how much rotation you need to do with the positive part, you need to do what, you need to do 5 rotations. So that is the same thing. So let's do this again, and we'll be done with the code. So let's do it. So what we need, if k is less than 0, what we are doing is, k is nothing, k is k plus n, sorry, not count, this is this one. So let's run this code. So let's submit that code. It got submitted. I hope you like the solution. If you like the solution, please hit the like button. Let's meet out in the next video. Up till, bye bye.